Hello guys, welcome to the Confused Coder. My name is Satyam Sharma and we see the last lecture what we have learned. This is the much thought we already done in last section. Today we doing a new question. Find the multiple duplicate number in the array. So we have done in previous lecture. Let me find. Yes, in this question we also find the duplicate number. Find the duplicate number in the array using by float tortoise array algorithm. But in this question our array is have a duplicate number is single. In the array we find only the single array, if only the single element. If the duplicate number is multiple, it would not find. So we are going to create a logic on that multiple duplicate number in the array. Okay, so start the session today. So our logic is that first we see the array. Our array is 1 2 3 4 3 2. There is 2 and 3 is repeated. So how to find if the multiple duplicate in the array? So total length is 6. Okay, we gonna find. Start with i0 element value is 1. So we go to the 1 indices in the array. 1 indices is what? Here we going to increase by plus n. Okay, we are going to this logic creating in all the element. Okay, we going to 1 and creating plus n. Plus n is what? N is 6. So we are adding the 1 plus here 1 and we increase plus n. So 2 plus 6 equals to 8. So we here create 8 for this. Okay, now we going here next two element and we see the in the array indices 2. Indices 2 is here. So we increase indices 2 3 plus 6 equals to 9. Okay, now 3 element we going to search. Indices 3 is 4 plus 6 equals to 10. Okay, now we 4 element going to search in the array and element number is 3, element value is 3. So we plus equals to 9 and the third value, fourth indices third value 3 and we going to search in the array. Third indices is here and we already taken this previous and we again taking this. 3 is 4 and 3 already is 10. 10 plus 6 equals to now become 16. Now you know what I am doing here. Okay, so now going to say third element is done. Second element value second indices here. Okay, second indices is 9. 9 plus 6 equals to 15. We got the okay. Now what we got, summarize it. 0, 8, 15, 16, okay, 9, 4. Now we see here, here is 2 times n, okay. 2 times n is greater, will be the duplicate number. Logic is clear? Like 2 times n is 6 into 12, okay, 12 here. So in this array, which number is greater than 12? 15 and 16. Automatically duplicate number we identify. How we created this logic is, I know this very complicated logic, but we have to, if we know, we will know the logic easy here. Let's start again. I will explain you. First we go here, the value is 1 and we search indices same value in the array 1, and in that indices the value is 2 and we increase it by plus n. Second, then we move to second position is 2, so we go indices second and the value is 3, increases plus n, so we created 3 plus 6 equals to 9. We write it here, okay. Then we go to 3 and we search indices 3, a value is 4, increases by n, and we write here. So we keep doing this, and after this we automatically we see here the greater than the size, 2 times of size of the array will be the duplicate number we identify, okay. So we know the logic here. Now we going to write a code, okay. Here the code of that logic I already written because the time is okay. So here we created a loop, 2 loop, as we said. So here we created a loop, size I equals to 0 and I num is equals to size, whatever the size, increasing, okay. In this loop, what I said, here we see that what I said, we have to move to the whatever the indices, whatever the value of the indices, and this logic will be done by the modulus. If we think like 1 divided by 6, so whatever the size of the array, if the divided element of the array divided by size of the array, so remainder will be the element of the array. Why? Because the array, our array is less than the size of the array. This is the constraint what we have, okay. Constraint is, if the constraint is above, we have to logic another created, okay. If the size is less than element of the value, okay. But in this case we have the under the constraint, okay. So under the constraint, so we find by the uh, reminder, and we going to find by modulus using this modulus operator. So we get indices. Just let's check the by the input. Okay, there is one ln, so we're taking the 0. If 0 here, 0, what is there? Element is 1, so 1 divided by 6, the remainder is 6, then the index will be the 1, and we going to find in the array 1. Where is 1 is here. Okay, when 1 is here, so we increase plus, and you know this of what is this, we are going to increase is I let you know the, it's adding the indices plus number of the nums array of the size. Okay, array of the size is 6 and 1 equals to 0. Array is 6 and the nums indices is what we get. Indices is here 1. Once 1 is 2 plus 6 8. So this loop will be going to until the less than size of the array. What I mean is here the is 5, 0 to 5 will be run this loop. Okay, after that we here see this again, the array what we created by the indices. So again we create a loop for this array, so we have to find duplicate number. So we have the logic here that the whatever the indices is greater than the 2 times of array of this size, so it will be here we are using pushback, that whatever the greater than the array of the size 2 times array of the size, it will be pushed to the result, and here is the result. After all, you know the vector. What is the vector here is using? Why using vector is dynamic size. In the array we have to mention the size of the array, but in the vector we don't have to mention the size of the array. It will be dynamically change the size according to the requirement of the array. So here we don't have to mention the size of the array. Okay, so after that this duplicate number will be pushed in the result. Okay, this loop is also creating, and this loop is also used again and again until the num size. Okay, same as the return with the result, and in the main again what we have to, this is our input, and we run a loop for that result. Okay, let's check. Okay, so here the 2 and 3 is the duplicate number of this array. But now the question is arise, what if the element is greater than the size of the array? We are here doing what we are doing, we are taking a modulus, or if the constraint according to the constraint under the size of the array. But what if the element is greater than the array? So if the 77 and the again 77, so you think is output is come or not? Output is not come according to that. Why? Because the 77 is out of the constraint, and it take only the 7 what we have, what we didn't know. Okay, so let's create for this input. because in interview they give the constraint for this, so this will be okay for your interview session. What you can say, there is time complexity is n. Why n? Because we are running in the loop is one time. There is no quadratic equation is created. If we created loop in the loop again once a loop, so it will be the n square, but there are no n square, there are no n log n. That's why is time complexity is big O n, and the space complexity of this case is n. Why n? If we consider this vector result, so the space complexity is n. If we not consider this vector, we have the big O1 constant. The space complexity is constant. Okay. So here we are taking what we have think, if the input is greater than, if the input is greater than the array of the size. Okay, let we creating a set to store the number in the array and check for the duplicate. We are creating a set, just normally we are creating a unordered set. Okay, and also creating a vector same as then we are going to put in this duplicate, whatever we got duplicate number, we are going to put in this duplicate vector. Okay, here we are creating. So what we are doing here, let's explain. We search here according to nums, according to whatever the array element one by one. If one, let's see here, we are going to search in num set. So this is our num set. Okay, one second. This is our num set. So we take one and we search in the set. If we don't have in this element in the set, we put that one in the here. Then we go to next. We see here 2 is not in the set. We put that set in. We put that element in this set. We move to third. If the 3 is not here, we put that 3 here. Then we move to the 4 is here. Then we move to the 3 is here. So we automatically get duplicate number here. 3 is already here, so we push to the duplicate vector we have created. So this loop is already going to created for the array. If the array is greater than there is no array size is involved. There is no array size involved in the logic. You can see here there is no array size is involved. So this is the independent on the array size of the array. So now we can use the big element value greater than the array size. Let's see here, I created a input array 44, 20, 44, and same as the previous case, and we run here. So 20 and 44 we got, but this case is when the space efficiency is not required. If the space efficiency is required, we use the above case what we used. Okay, but if the constraint is mentioned, so we have to use this case. This both case I will be share in the GitHub, in my GitHub account. Okay, so thank you guys for watching my video, and I know, thank you guys.